did that.
Here we go. Flipping over.
Balls.
Balls.
You have a star cells just in time.
Do
oh
we?
my god.
We have
Am
a
I
star
just in
cells.
time?
You are
Yeah.
just, we're literally flipping over to go
Woo!
live. Hold on. Let me turn off your thingy and remind me to do it on the other screen if we go there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Strixhaven on this lovely Monday evening, the 6th of February in the year of our symbiote 2023. And yeah, you named the episode. Yes, you did name the episode. Apparently, we're just going to keep going with the geeky Star Trek references as far as I can take them. So, hi everybody. Let's go around and introduce ourselves and say who we are and who we're playing and what your retirement plans are. Now, go.
We get to retire?
Right?
No,
I was
we don't
gonna
actually.
say.
Not even my generation gets to retire. So, let's start with Senzan tonight.
Woo! Where am I gonna retire? I don't know, someplace with
You're going to retire to
trees and
wild space.
mountains and a little mid-century modern bungalow in Canada. There you go.
That
You know,
sounds
I'm right
great.
there with you. As long as I don't actually ever fucking have to look at my neighbors, that's the place for
Right.
me.
You can be my neighbor like a mile away.
Hey,
Yes.
I have neighbors, and I have no idea what they look like. It's great.
All right,
Yeah, I play a sorceress of the dragony sort, and we are part of a symbiotic relationship because I can't get any poontang any other way. So I guess, just me and my old symbiote hanging out.
Safe sex is in the palm of your hand.
We're just kind of mentally,
Hanging out
getting
with
it
symbiote.
on.
All right. Hiccup. Save us, Hiccup. No, I don't.
Oh,
You're the
that's-
wrong person to ask for that. But
Hi guys, I'm Myriad or Kirsten. When you don't call me, it's fine. Don't call me Myriad_X. Seth, that's fucking weird. I am an artist and a streamer, and sometimes I stream art. And most of the time I stream cozy games. I've been on a Stardew kick. It's my hyperfixation.
A what?
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
Oh,
Oh my god, do you
Yes.
have it modded?
Oh, I have it so modded. It's my hyperfixation. That's literally like, besides that, it's okay. So I have two hyperfixations: Call of Duty and Stardew Valley. Where's the correlation? I don't know.
and what is your
Okay.
favorite part about Call of Duty?
Being toxic to men on the internet.
Yeah, that tracks.
So if you catch me in Call of Duty being mean, it's because they deserved it. I play Hiccup. Hi, it's me, Hiccup. I'm a bird. I am so sweet. I'm a wizard. Hi.
Hi. Yeah. All right. Sorry, there is.
Oh, that's me. I am. Oh gosh, I'm off to a great start this evening. I am Star Cells. I play Tharaswick, who is a tiefling monk who is a lover of scrolls and books and biblioplexes and a hater of stupid people and likes to pummel things and get up right into the faces of the bad guys and punch them in the face and hit them with flaming scimitars and the like. And I can't even think retirement right now.
I'm sorry I even mentioned it. Maudit.
Hi everybody, I'm Cloverby, and I play Maudit, a half Eladrin purveyor of sorts. And oh boy, I always figured I would die before I retired.
That is my
Yeah,
retirement plan.
I think that's all of our
get that.
retirement plans. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Everyone should say or actually think nice warm thoughts for Ella, whose power is still out. So think nice
Poor
warm thoughts
thing.
for Ella. and hopefully she'll be able to join us next week, assuming that her power is back on.
It
Yeah.
kind of sounds like the possibility exists that it might not be. And
Oh,
that's
shut your whore
horrifying.
mouth. No, we don't think that. We don't even think that. All
If I
right.
think it'll come back tomorrow, then it will definitely take a week.
Right. All right. So,
Yeah.
does anybody remember where we were last week?
Mage Tower Games. And
Wow.
there's a new team, and we don't like them, and they're there for political reasons. Fuck those guys.
Fuck
We're
those
gonna
guys.
take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in reality, what happened was
What? That was realistic.
the other 5 teams from the other mage schools throughout the multiverse arrived. There was an arrival and a greeting ceremony, and now there is a meet and greet political party type function at the Bozen Tavern, and you are all invited since you are the Strixhaven team, or one of the teams from Strixhaven. And that is
How
where we
many
left off, I
teams from
believe.
Strixhaven are there?
There are 4.
Okay.
So we're gonna roleplay that like off stream. We're gonna just sort of decide how I want that to go and you guys want that to go. It is quite likely that you will be the winning team because you guys are
we just
you and
want
everybody else are just.
douchebags team to lose.
By the way,
Get wrecked.
I have to share something with you that is freaking hilarious. I was reading through the module, and your best friend, and Melathon the Third, whatever his name is, Quintilius. He is supposed to be Aurora Luna Winterstar's boyfriend, and they are both supposed to run the drama club.
You stole your bitch, Quintilius. Get out of here.
So, and that was before I was like, oh, the party might actually need like some like sneaky roguey stuff, so I built a Bardy rogue to help you guys. But you don't really need it, so there you go. There's a little bit of backstory for you.
Pose before bros, man.
Yep. On that note, do you guys remember what else is going to happen in a couple of weeks?
Oh,
There's
that's
a
baseball.
masquerade.
There's a masquerade ball that everyone is invited to attend. You got your little mask trinkets and mask charms. That is really up to you guys. Possibly even next episode.
But if we go into space next episode, then we're gonna miss the masquerade.
And the Mage Tower tournament.
Aw, we can't miss all that. Space has to wait.
All right.
I mean, it'll still be there.
Space will still be there when
Yeah.
we're done with everything else we have to do.
I can tell you that that's probably a true statement. So I think we left off with you guys going back to the to your apartments over Loaves and Lard, and you received your packages with the mask charms, and it was the in-between between the arrival ceremony and the reception. Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Be free, little fishies. Tell me what you want to do.
How much time is there before the welcome cocktail hour?
It's supposed to start, let's say, within the hour, 8 o'clock. It's, say, 6:30-ish now. So an hour and a half or so.
Okay. I
gonna-
feel.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like I should change. I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like I probably shouldn't show up wearing dirty class clothing. Gotta dress to impress and or intimidate.
All right.
I feel like showing up dirty is that's just I don't care about your power. I don't care about you. I didn't even shower. Fuck y'all.
I feel like that's very, very Maudit.
The other thing is, it would all make you feel very, very, very bad if you disappointed Mavinda Sharpbeak, who has done nothing but be nice and kindly to you.
God damn it! You know guilt works.
All right, so we put on our best stuff.
All right. You're all getting dressed in your finery.
I'm gonna polish my horns.
There's a euphemism in there.
Yeah.
Isn't there always?
There's a miniature in there that we should take a look at the break too.
Oh no.
Someone received a miniature of their tiefling for their birthday.
Yeah, I did.
All right. You're all getting ready. There's this air of excitement. You can hear, students walking by outside. They're chattering. They're talking about the new teams and, wow, it's been a long time since we had an intramural Mage Tower competition. Everybody's very excited about it. Yeah. You're starting to feel the excitement yourself.
I mean, I don't know about excitement. I don't really do school spirit. But I do like crushing other people's spirits and winning.
Okay.
I
So-
like what Maudie likes.
I certainly support Maudit's way of doing things.
Yeah. We're like, no particular care for Strixhaven, but fuck those other schools.
Like, all those other schools suck. Mine just sucks marginally less.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I think this place is pretty cool.
My school sucks, but it's my suck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aurora looks at you and would like to know what my suck means.
You know. Wonk.
All right. Time passes, and eventually the hour approaches 8. Are you making your way to the Bow's End Tavern?
Downtown? Yeah, we're making our way.
All right, you start walking there. There are throngs of students. A lot of them are greeting you. They're excited that you're going to be one of the teams that represents Strixhaven. And as you approach, you can see that there's Tulk Tusktooth is standing outside. Remember, this is the barbarian half-orc who runs the Bow's End, and the barbarian that helped you defeat the Mage Hunter 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't want to eat anything with meat in it from the Bow's End Tavern.
Yeah,
Well,
we got turned off of that.
Don't eat the chili.
Don't eat the chili. Well, there's some sort of poultry ferret in it. I don't know.
Poultry?
Poultry
ferret.
and ferret. That is.
It's poultry ferret chili.
Is it
He's
like cannibalism if Hiccup eats chicken?
I think we discussed this before, where it's only cannibalism if it's specifically your race.
And the subject of cloacas came up for some reason. I have no idea why.
Talking about my
Because
cloaca, I'm
they
sensitive.
always come up.
Well, yes. As you approach, Tulk is standing outside in his... Believe it or not, he is wearing a tuxedo and he looks incredibly uncomfortable. And he's basically acting like a bouncer for his own bar.
Oh man, they couldn't have given him a better job for the night? That's fucked.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. You understand that there are very few people the professors would trust with keeping the riffraff out than Tulk.
Jokes on them. We are the
I was
riffraff.
gonna say, but
Yeah.
we're invited.
We are the weirdos, mister. Right.
Exactly.
All right. The torches are lit on the deck. There's a huge deck in the front of the tavern. There are sumptuous snacks throughout the entire deck area. The other teams are already there, milling around. Many of your professors and some of the upperclassmen are there as well. So Tulk says, "Welcome. Make yourselves comfortable." Specifically to, who is it that works there? It's Pepsi, who is not with you, by the way. She is suspiciously absent tonight, as is Aurora.
Food
However,
poisoning.
exactly. Well, she ate the chili.
Gotta watch that.
Bad choice.
Oh, it's Senzan that works here. Senzan.
Yeah.
Were you talking to mute? Sorry.
No, I wasn't talking. I was just gesticulating.
Gesticulating wildly. Talk says, well, please, come in. And again, you're guests tonight, so enjoy yourselves. And he whispers to Senzan, you know where the good stuff is, so if you want some, take it. Just don't share it with everybody.
Got it. Thank you.
Are we gonna gatekeep? Gatekeep the good stuff.
And by the way, he's talking about alcohol, not Maud Eats Good Stuff.
Of course. I do not have franchises yet.
So you walk in, and all of the people you would expect to be there are there, right? Professor Brenneth Blackstone, your new goth boyfriend, symbology professor's there. August Tullis is there, the dean of the Prismari College. Johann Totsky, Varel DeLang, Mavinda Sharpbeak. They're all there. Dragomir is there for the Lorehold. He greets you warmly, Theris. And Aurora is not there, by the way. So just Theris that he is greeting. What you want to do?
Mingle?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's grab some snacks and size up the enemy.
All right. Let me flip over here because there may be some sort of social rolling going on. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm good at that.
As long as it's not persuasion.
I was gonna say it's like, did you guys leave your fucking symbiotes at home? Because otherwise, we're not gonna do so great.
No, their symbiotes are with them.
I got my little bat
I
wings.
suck at everything social, I swear.
I'm really good at lying.
All right.
I'm really good at being smart.
Yep.
That's it.
I'm good at figuring out when somebody else is lying.
I mean, that's also good to know.
I'm gonna throw you guys down over here.
Valid point.
Oh, damn it. I need a Senzan. There's a Senzan. All right. So people are spread all around. If you tell me where you would like to go or who you'd like to see, I'll tell you where they are and what they're doing.
I'm going to go get the good stuff, like a bottle from the bar or whatever.
All right. I'm going to put you over here for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
So
Yeah, where's like the snack table?
So again, there's snacks laid out on all of these tables down here in the bottom row.
I'll go have snacks. And who seems like potentially our biggest competition?
So, all right, there are 5 other teams there. There is a team from Faerun, from Candlekeep. There's a team from Theros, from a monastery. There is a team from Ravnica. They're students of the Azorius. There is a team from Barovia. And there is a team from Wild Space. So, let's do this.
And who's the new team? Is that the Wild Space team?
Yep. So we're going to put the Wild Space team, they're just kind of hanging out over here. And the team from Barovia are socializing and drinking at the bar. Let's say the team from... Oh, that would be a good one for the law. The Azorius team from Ravnica is standing off to the side, not drinking, but paying very close attention to everyone. And what else do we have? We've got...
Faerun and
Theros.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here is the team from Faerun. They are kind of mixing with everyone. So they're here at the bar. They're talking to the team from Barovia and the team from... what do we not have? Theros.
Theros.
They're very social. The Theros team is at the bar as well. So there we go.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just wondering if Erica's got an extra fancy bow tonight.
Yes. I made a bow out of some tattered lace like dresses.
I figured that's an important detail.
Yeah.
So it's not pink. It's like black and white and gray.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
gonna
textured.
hang out with these Ravnica people.
I'm gonna grab one of those bottles of the good stuff and plop right on down next to the Barovian team and be like, "Sup?"
All right. Cool. There is. Let's start with the Barovian team. Does anyone else want to go over with Maudit and talk to the Barovian team?
No, I'm gonna go to the Wild Space team.
Okay. Senzan, you can come back at this point if you want to join.
Yeah, I'm
any
gonna
of
go
them.
to the Wild Space team too.
All right. Well, we're going to start with Maudit and the Barovian team, and then we'll go around the room.
Sounds good.
You approach the Barovian team, and there is a matronly woman sitting there with 5 students. The woman, it is very clear that she is not breathing.
Like vampire not breathing?
Like
or
vampire not breathing.
Gotcha. Cool.
And she's not making any bones about it. She's drinking wine, but she is absolutely not breathing. It's pretty clear to you. She's not even trying to pretend.
Yeah, I mean, why waste the energy?
All right. Here are the other. Is your competition from Barovia. There looks like to be a female half elf, another female human, a second female half rogue or half elf. I already told you that was a rogue, and a male half elf.
Okay, so they got a lot of elves.
Yeah, and there are a lot of half elves. The matronly woman, by the way, you look, and you can see some elven heritage there too.
Cool.
She reaches out her hand and says, "Hello, my name is Winifred. And you are?"
I grab her hand and I, oh god, I don't want to be like creepy and kiss it, but I want to like do a respectful gesture.
Let's
lick
say, yeah, that would be, I don't know, what would be social graces? What would that be? History?
Survival. Performance. I am performing.
Sell it to me. Sure, go ahead.
So
I'll let you
I'm
roll
basically
performance.
I'm trying to be confident and suave, and I'm trying to make these guys my friends.
Okay.
And so I am kind of channeling a little bit of like, I don't want to say not frat boy energy, but like fraternity president energy.
You realize that Winifred is their coach, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
we can make friends. It's good
give
to
me
have
a
allies.
persuasion roll. Let's see how you did.
Oh, my thing's in the way.
Ooh.
24.
Nice. You make a good first impression. She smiles and asks if you'd like to join them. This is, after all, about meeting people from new places and new learning new things. So please make yourselves comfortable. She looks
Yes.
down at you too, little one. And she looks at the pest.
Oh my god, yes. Erica like pitter patters up onto the bar and is like going from person to person, like when a cat or a dog is like, okay, you're done petting me, now it's the next person's turn. And I am already making myself comfortable. I've got a bottle of the good stuff I snatched when Sin's in. Went to go grab some, and I am pouring out drinks and basically just bonding with this team.
All right. If there's anything you would like to discover or learn, think about it. We'll come back to you after Hiccup and Senzan go over to the Wild Space team.
Yeah.
All right. Put yourselves where you want to be on the maps. We are not having combat, don't worry. This is just for me to know where the hell people are.
When we approach, can I just like full on Zen? What's up, nerds?
Let me describe what you see before you decide if you're going to do that.
Okay, I mean I'm gonna still do it. Let's be honest.
There is a what looks to be this team's coach sitting quietly, taking it all in and looking at the other 5 that are talking animatedly amongst themselves. She looks to be a half drow. She looks a lot like Aurora. And then the remainder of the team. Wow, there's a lot of them. All right. There is a little 2-foot-tall rock gnome, a female mountain dwarf, a you're not sure tabaxi, and a in our world you have not figured out who the Gith are because they're from Wild Space, so it is almost an elfin-looking creature with a smushed nose, aquiline features, and pointed ears. Obviously not an elf, but you're not sure what. And finally, there is just what looks to be a teenage girl. The half-drow sitting at the table looks at you and says, you're the competition. Hello, we're the Wild Space team, and my name is Gilme Howland. Gilme. Gilme. And she seems very pleasant for, I mean, you've seen several of these, for all intents and purposes, space drow before, and she seems just very pleasant. She's looking at you inquisitively, and she'd like to know, what it is you'd like to learn from us. We're here on a, what's the word you folks use for it? Exchange of cultures. Yes.
I was gonna say a provisional visa.
Wow.
Hiccup is very interested in knowing about space. Just like, what's space like? What's it like? Can you die out there? What's going on out there? Are there other creatures out there that we don't know about?
Oh, there's so many. The whole table is excited about this. They love talking about their home. They're talking about, well, air pockets. First, you need to make sure the air stays, because if the pocket of air goes, we all die.
Oh, okay. I'll make note of that.
Yep. Yeah. Air spells are really important.
Okay.
And, they're talking more and more about, it's 2 of them start arguing about, well, you can actually squeeze air out of comets and rockets, or comets and, small moons. You can get water and air out of those things. And they start arguing about the best way to do that. And, it is literally a what's up, nerds kind of argument.
What's up, nerds? Yeah, Hiccup's gonna sit there and, she fully has, her book out and is just writing everything down that everyone's saying and, back and forth as they're talking.
Gilme reaches over, she reaches her hand out to Senzan and introduces herself and says, "And you are?"
Hey, I'm Senzan. I work here, so I hope you're comfortable. Let me know if you need anything.
Are you working this evening?
No, I am not. But I can get you anything you might need.
Well, excellent. I appreciate that. Sure. Do you just some wine? I mean, I guess I could have this regular stuff, but if you work here, you must know where the good stuff is.
So yeah, I just have a bottle with me, so I go, here, have a little of this, just try it.
All right. She just glugs it straight from the thing. You get the sense, both you and Hiccup get the sense that, but for name, the word pirate comes to mind. Right? They are, they don't stand on social ceremony.
That's cool. That's cool.
One of them speaks up. Let's see which one will speak up. And very pointedly, the rock gnome, actually, He introduces himself as Joros Torin, and he says quite loudly, So where'd you get the symbiotes?
Oh, you're familiar.
Oh yeah, they're hard to come by, and they don't really like us. They don't like people in general.
We found them.
I tilt my head and kind of mentally ask my symbiote if that's the case.
You get the sense that, for the most part, people raid their planet and try to steal, pieces of them to increase their own power or fuel their starships. For all intents and purposes, he's telling you the truth. So yeah, how did you come by them? What, I understand they're sentient, yeah? Hello? Hello?
It is
and he's talking to your side where he can see a piece of the symbiote. It's like, hello?
It is a long and complicated story. I'm sure that you may not want to be bored by it, but they are very special.
I agree. They are. Huh.
Can I do a check his...
Sure. What are you trying to check?
Shit. I can't think of the word. I've been doing that all day. Insight.
What are you looking for? Yeah, go ahead and tell me what you're looking for.
If he has like if he's coveting the symbiote for malintent.
Ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? I'll try it. 15.
I'd say that's good enough. You get the sense that he is genuinely interested. Like, this is something that is very interesting to him because he doesn't often see it.
Oh. Okay. So what part would you like to know the most? What's your priority of knowing about them?
Well, I mean, shit. How do why do the Zerixans want them so bad? Like, what is it that they can do for engines that we can't?
Oh, now that's going into some engineering stuff that is not my wheelhouse, my friend.
And your symbiote does not want to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't know. It's a mystery, and it's theirs to keep.
Interesting. Really interesting.
It is.
He starts poking at. He doesn't actually touch, but he's like poking at Hiccup's bat wings. Like, you got one too?
Yeah, these are my wings. And I'm gonna give them a little flutter.
Does everybody here have one?
No, just us, because we're special.
Huh. That's really interesting. And he's like, he loses interest in the conversation since you don't want to tell him anything else, and turns back to the table. And it's like, he literally hears them say something about extracting water from a comet, and it's like, no, it's the wrong way to do it.
If at any point I can interject and just start rambling about the Feywild, I will do that.
Give me an Arcana check.
Shit, I got my dice near me. I'm so fucking unprepared. Hold on. Ooh. 17.
All right, you were absolutely you managed to tie they'd start talking about gateways in between atmosphere and the wild space, and you managed to interject about what you've learned about gateways into the conversation, and you start talking about these abstruse mathematical and magical theories about how gateways can transform you from one place to another or transport you. And Senzan, what are you doing while you're watching Hiccup just get sucked into the geekiest of all geeky conversations?
I'm going to talk to the Gith.
Okay.
And say, hey, I'm Senzan. Nice to meet you.
All right. The Gith is deep in conversation with the Tabaxi, and you approach them, and they're talking about, of all things, Mage Tower theory and the best way to use flight and jump spells in Mage Tower. He turns to you and says, "Well, hello, my name's Jeffrey." Spelled
Jeffrey
spelled Geof. Jeffrey.
He's a Joff.
He's a Joffrey.
Oh, Geoff.
Hey, you know what? I use the character generator. This is what it spit out.
I'm writing all these down because I saw your Facebook post. So
Right?
I know. Good. His friend introduces. He is Minds Blessed by Fire.
What?
And he says his name is Minds Blessed by Fire.
This is who?
badass.
This is the Tabaxi.
Hello, Jeff, and Minds Blessed by Fire.
It's wonderful to meet you. Minds Blessed by Fire stands up, and he's about 6'5". He's a big cat man. And he bows and takes your hand and very gallantly kisses it and hands it back to you.
Can I just call him?
I love the fact that you are so turned on by the random Tabaxi shit that this generator threw out.
Suzanne out here just trying to get whatever she can at this point.
Yeah. At this point, it's a numbers game for her.
And the Git stands up and just elbows Minds and says, "Welcome to our group. Please, would you like a drink? Sit. Well, you already have drink. Yes. Please sit."
Yeah. I'm looking up what Tabaxi look like. I mean, I'm down. Like, it's fine. So
Just for your, they're basically Khajiit.
yeah.
I was gonna say, it's like, are we going Khajiit Tabaxi or are we going like a Johnny Tabaxi?
They're Khajiit Tabaxi. Yeah.
So I got a question for you guys. So in this game, right, that we're playing,
Sure.
you know, there's just only so many spells that you can use, right? Because we can't be hurting people. We can't cause a bunch of damage.
Right.
And I just feel really hamstrung by that. Do you have any advice?
I mean, spells that you cast on yourself are usually de rigueur. So I would just, concentrate on things, like your staples. Things like invisibility, flight. Here, I'll give
Okay.
you one for free. Some of the other teams like to use grease a lot. And he literally points at the floor.
How would they know? They're the newbies to the league. That's why I sat with Barovia to start shit talking and gossiping all the other teams.
Gee, someone is not at the table, number one. And number two, they may have info you don't yet. So, I would like both Myriad and, I would like both Hiccup and Sinzan to give me a dexterity saving throw.
That's fucked up. We ain't do nothing. It's a dirty 20.
21.
All right. But for the incredible stability you both have, because you're so used to walking around the wooden floors here, you feel that the floor suddenly gets slick. And had you not been so familiar with the deck here, you would have fallen flat on your ass. The Gith looks at you and goes, "Excellent. It's going to be fun playing against you guys."
Well, that was, And she's looking around.
I'm gonna pop off an invisibility spell.
Poof.
And then I'm gonna grab their wine glass and run off with it.
And you hear Senzan is still there as the little pitter patter of bird feet is running away. There's like a round of golf clapping from the table.
And the little sound of like duckling feet scurrying away.
Yes. All right, I'm going to flip over to Theris because she's been waiting patiently, and then we'll come back and see what other folks are doing. So Theris is going to talk to the Ravnica team.
I am.
As you make your way across the bar, you're struck by one thought. Is that a sphinx? There's a team of very austere looking. They're just, there's not a lot of ornamentation on their robes and cloaks and clothing in general. And they're all dressed in white and blue. And they are sitting at a table. And at the head of the table is an actual honest to the gods Sphinx.
Oh my gosh. Can I want to take a swig of something and like hide it in my, because they look kind of, straight-laced. I'm just going to pretty much go up and sit with them and start trying to shoot the shit about where they're from and tell them about cool places I've been, but is that a Sphinx?
So, as you approach the table, you see a Sphinx sitting at the head, and you see... Let's see, that would be 1, 2... Oh, it's the first one. Haha. Oh, nope, you're doing that one. Third one down. All right, you see a male Firbolg. If you don't know what that is, they're sort of half giant. They're about 8 or 9 feet tall, and they're almost like, they have like cow ears and big cow nose. Pale white hair and pale blue skin. He is dressed in chainmail. You can see it sparkling underneath his cloak. There's also a female elf, a female half-elf, a human, and another gnome. As you approach the table...
Quite the mix.
Yeah, as you approach the table, the Firbolg stands up and introduces himself as Lemageli, Lemmageli. And
sorry, excuse me. What was that?
Lemageli. Oh, look at you write it down. Look at you.
Yeah, I stopped trying to keep track once Jack said.
Lemageli.
Exactly, Lemageli. He has very, very long hair, smooth, pale bluish gray skin, and he stands up and nods at you and says, "Greetings. I am Lemageli. We are the Ravnican delegate. How can we help you?"
I'm going to just put my hand out and introduce myself and say, we are from Strixhaven, me and my team, and I wanted to welcome you and get to know everyone. I mean, we are competitors, but we are also all competing in these games together, and it should also be a fun, friendly sort of affair, so...
He looks at you. He looks back over his shoulder at the Sphinx. The Sphinx nods, and he says, "Lovely. Please, have a seat."
All right, I'm going to sit down. Is anybody drinking anything, eating anything? I just want to follow their lead.
They are drinking what look to be cups of clear water, and they have plain bread on the table.
Ah, boy.
God, they're such nerds. Not even the good snacks.
I'm just gonna ignore what they're eating and drinking because I'm bread and water. I already had some snacks before I came over, so I'm good. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna tell them some stories. I love to travel. I love old scrolls, and I read a little bit about the land, the planet.
As soon as you say the word scrolls, all eyes turn to at the table turn to you, and they're like, "Ooh!" Like literally a small buzz. Scrolls? Ooh, what kind of scrolls?
I just start listing off scrolls I've read in the Biblioplex. I tell them about tomb raiding I've done and just try to entertain them with all kinds of stories about travels and scrolls.
All right, give me a skill check, and I would like you to try to convince me which of your skills you should use for this and why.
Oh my gosh,
because I know you don't have a lot of academic skill on your character sheet.
I have a lot of like I said, I've got a lot of acrobatics and perception and insight and those sorts of things, but I'm really not very good at performance. But I'm not really
Alright.
performing because I'm really just telling them,
Give me a
stuff I
performance
like.
check then.
All right, I only
Okay.
got a 13.
It is not a great success, but they're not bored. They're paying attention. They're being polite, and you can tell that they are indeed interested in all kinds of book learning.
I tell them about Lorehold, and then I ask them. So I've been talking about myself. Tell me a little bit about you. I'm just interested in learning about different people in different places. It's something I like to do, and I've been here for quite some time. So.
Well, do you know what Ravnica is?
Do I assume I do.
You probably don't. I mean,
in that case, I don't.
So they start to describe to you a planet that is all one city. It is literally a city-sized planet. There are pieces
so it's
of
like
it.
Singapore, whatever planet.
But a plane, a place of existence. The planet might not be the right word, but for all intents and purposes, that's the word we're going to use. And on this plane, certain parts of the city have grown over and fallen into ruin and been built up again and then fallen into ruin and then built. Like, there are levels of the city built on top of levels of the city. And the city is divided into several different guilds. How many guilds are there? 10, right?
10.
10 guilds, and 10 to be exact. And we represent the Azorius Guild. We are the keepers of order.
I see. Well, order's important.
It is. What's your alignment?
I think I am chaotic neutral.
All right. Okay. You're pretty close to everything that they don't like. I love it.
And I'm not a good actor, so
that's
I'm
okay. Yep. They're here for political reasons. You're not embarrassing yourself or the school, which is the most important part.
Alrighty. Yeah, I don't remember where it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm chaotic neutral.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to learn from them? Tell you what, it is 9. Why don't you think about it, and we'll take a little bio break, and we'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right, hold tight, folks, and we will see everyone momentarily.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I mean, I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the Doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out his tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and and it just
Hello, friends. We are back.
Balls.
Back from break. Balls after Star Cells gets her horns
Yeah,
on.
I'm having like headset issues. I'm falling apart here.
Welcome to the club.
Because this thing actually is like heavy.
All right. Where did we leave off? We left off with... Flip back over. Who was talking to what?
There's
I was
Theris?
Ravnica.
talking to the bread and water people.
And they
law
started...
mages.
You were talking to the law mages and the Sphinx
Yeah.
from Theros.
But
That
I'm
is...
trying to, be good.
And what does be good mean?
Not offend them.
You succeeded. You successfully piqued their interest with your talk of scrolls and spells, and quite frankly, you didn't offend the Sphinx, which is the important part.
So is the Sphinx the leader
coach?
of the group? The coach?
You are. It's pretty clear that the Sphinx is in charge and is the teacher and coach.
Got it.
I mean, would you like to introduce yourself? It's been very quiet this whole time.
Oh, you mean like two? I was like, I thought I already introduced myself. I introduced myself to the giant
Would you like
guy.
to talk to the Sphinx?
Yeah, I want to talk to the Sphinx.
You skitter around the bench and you pull your chair up next to the Sphinx, and it reaches out a clawed paw, like it would like to shake your hand, and says, well, hello there, tiefling. My name is Moira Minratus.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Yes, it is. And it shakes your hand. What can I help you with?
Oh, we're just we're all from around here, and from Strixhaven, and I would like to meet some of our visitors from other lands and other planes. I love to travel and learn
You'll
about
have to come
different
and
places.
visit us. You'll have to come and visit us on Ravnica at some point.
That would be amazing.
I hear you like scrolls and books. Yes?
I do. And that's part of what my interest was in coming here when I first heard about it.
Well, how lovely. Have you played this Mage Tower game before?
I mean, we did like a practice, right?
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm saying like me to you.
Yes, you've had one practice round. You've had one practice match.
Do I make us sound worse than we are or better than we are?
Take your time. She is a sphinx. She will wait as long as you'd like for an answer.
We're familiar with the games.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. I'm so pleased.
And your team is?
I don't believe we've ever played this particular game before, but the rules are, we've studied the rules for several months now.
In books?
Indeed.
I don't really know what else to ask her.
I mean, this is the most lawful of all lawful people you think you've probably ever met.
I'm curious to ask. I want to ask what they think about the games, why they decided to form a team and come here, and how they found themselves here.
She starts talking about the importance of discipline of the body is just as important as discipline of the mind. And, of course, if it can't be learned in a book, it's not worth learning at all. But at the end of all things, the body must be able to do what the mind wills.
I'm gonna do this whole, like, I'm also in the Iron Lifters Society. I love books and I love lifting stuff.
Indeed. Well, perhaps you would make a good law mage.
Yeah, I'd definitely have to consider it. I think I'm gonna kind of like say, well, you know, I've left my teammates, and I'd like to meet some other people. Definitely, I'd love to talk some more. I'd love to visit. I'm gonna try to, like, you know, just politely go mingle some more. Because these guys are pretty, like, I don't know, they're kind of straight-laced. I feel like they're not, like, hiding anything all that interesting.
I mean, you're pretty sure they're not. And as you walk away, you look over, and they're drawing on the table with, like, salt and, you know, their fingers, and they're, like, drawing what look to be, like, little playbook type things.
Well, you know, at least, hey, we bonded over scrolls. That was fun. But I didn't really get any intel other than they've never done this before. So, you know.
I mean, that's, you know, it's pretty important intel.
Yeah. You're going to be an easy target. Hiccup pops up next to you. Literally just drops her invisibility.
Oh, hey!
There you are.
Good gathering. Good gathering.
All right.
Bread.
So do you two want to go talk to someone else? What is Muddy and Erica doing right now? Let me do that. And
go talk to next.
Hey, rude.
Muddy and Erica have gotten the entire Barovia team deep into their cups, and we're now gossiping.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, buddy. 25.
Yes, you are successfully getting them drunk.
Yes.
Give me a Constitution save. or performance if you are actually not drinking yourself.
Ooh, boy. I'll just do a con check.
All right, so you're getting in the drink too.
Yeah, but not as much. 19.
All right, you've been drinking, but you are not blasted yet. Your constitution.
Yeah, 'cause it's like 2 for them, half for me.
There you go.
Little sips.
Yeah.
You'll notice that Winifred is sort of watching you and smirking. She's not stopping them. You get the sense that she's going to let them make their own mistakes.
And I just want to, like, cause I'm new to the league, but like,
okay.
These other schools, it might have been a few years since we've had a competition, but teams tend to have play styles. So I'm trying to like gossip about like,
give me an insight
what
check.
do you think the play style is of this team? And they're such nerds. I bet they don't do anything interesting.
So you've gotten them drunk. You're pumping them for information.
Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna use my inspiration and try that again.
All right. Yep.
Oh, stop it. That's better. That's a 23.
You're pretty sure that at least half of this team are rogues.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that the elf and the half-elf, certainly. One of them might be sort of outdoorsy, woodsy, but you're certain at least 2 of them are rogues.
Okay.
You watch them, they pick up drinks, they're flicking they're flicking the silverware up in the air and catching it with their fingers, like not even thinking about it because they're blasted.
Are we playing sleight of hand tricks with each other?
I mean, they're not, you can tell they're on good behavior, they're not trying to pick pockets and things, but it's pretty clear that you can expect very roguey type behavior from the Barovian team. The other 2 on the Barovian team, let's see. Rogue. The last one, the half-elf, you notice that he is wearing a medallion, and he keeps fingering his medallion, and it looks to be a... give me a history religion check. Are you proficient in either?
No.
Make it religion.
Religion, okay. 6.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Yo. But like, I like this team, so I'm also trying to gossip about the other teams.
Okay. That's going to be a little more difficult. Give me a... I'm not going to make you do disadvantage. I'll just set the DC higher. So give me a persuasion check, and we'll see if they are willing to spill anything about the other teams.
21.
All right. You learn that they know something about the Theros team, and that the Theros team are... Yeah, they're all really good at hand-to-hand combat. Like, man, don't try to go head-to-head with them. Like, they'll flip you on your back immediately.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just like engaging in banter, and that's the evening.
All right, let me flip back over to Senzan and then Hiccup and Theros. Senzan, what is Senzan up to?
What is my symbiote? Does it have any desires, or just kind of on like at power save mode and kind of like chilling in the background?
It is like it always is. It's omnipresent, but it isn't interfering in your thoughts and your desires. It's happy for you that you're doing something social. It's happy that you're not, by yourself, and it is happy that your life is not in danger. It actually, you get the sense that it is, it's becoming clearer that it is a true symbiote. It is sharing this life with you right now. So it's not imposing anything on you, but it doesn't have any wants or desires other than yours right now.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna. So did that pirate dude like take my bottle and chug it all?
Oh, no. She handed it back.
But she chugged from it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, whatever. So I'm gonna take a seat and hang on, my cat's doing cat thing. It knows
It's
there's
not
a
a tabaxi.
tabaxi nearby.
So just to remind you, there's a male rock gnome, a female mountain dwarf, a male tabaxi, a male gith, and a just a teenage human girl in addition to the team leader.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of pull up a chair and be like, "Can I sit with you guys and share the good stuff?"
Absolutely, they're more than happy to share. You know, that's why we're here. We're here to learn from you guys, to teach you. Maybe I heard that one of your deans wants to talk to us about spell jamming. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's becoming that's the hot shit right now at school.
Yeah, it's very strange that we come in contact with worlds that don't have ports yet.
Yeah, tell me about the port. How does that work? And I'm putting out like, little glass, like I'm kind of taking them off other tables that look clean and putting them down and kind of pouring.
Awesome. He points over his shoulder, and the GIF, and he's pointing at the tower that you're building on campus, and said, "Your dean, what's her name? I forget. It was Tullis, right? She looks to be, building a pretty good spaceport here."
Is it legit? I mean, are we doing things right?
I mean, we docked there and didn't die, so I think you're doing it right.
What do you guys use for propulsion?
He looks over his shoulder at the coach, and that coach is, I'm reminding myself,
Winifred?
No,
Gilmy?
Gilmy, the half drow.
Gilmy.
And she nods and says, "Sure, you can talk about it. I mean, we're sharing the technology." And they start explaining that there are these crystals that are charged with wild magic. Yeah. What did I miss?
Just, are they dilithium?
No, they are not dilithium, jackass. All right, you know what? Fine. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. No dilithium crystals.
All right.
And they explain that there are these crystals that, when held in a proper anti-magic field, will be able to be used as propulsion. At the risk of being insensitive, there are races, well, one in particular, conquerors, that like to use your symbiotes as fuel. Did you know about this?
I do, and in fact, are there any groups that fight that, or
well, we all do.
Oppose it?
I mean,
okay.
we just don't go into Syrax's space. We stay out of their territory, and we try to fight back when they try to push outward.
Are there groups that sort of monitor that area of space?
Well, I mean, there's a loose organization. Like, remember, we haven't patrolled on any boats yet. We're still students at the university.
Oh, almost like a federation.
Almost. We're still students at the Unseen University. Yes, I remember that. I did that.
Yeah, I mean, this is all very new to me, and but I feel very passionate about learning about it.
Well, I think given the fact that we'll be here for several months, which one are you talking to, by the way? You're talking the Gith? The Gith and the Tabaxi are paying the most attention to you.
Yeah.
They're happy to, look, we're going to be sitting in your classes and we're going to be participating in school life with everyone. So if you want to sit and talk about the specifics of this, and he looks over his shoulder and, the half-drowned nods and like, we'll happily tell you whatever we know. And she speaks up and says, and I'll be having very, very, very lengthy conversations with Dean Tullis.
I'm assuming, are you guys Quandrix? Can you, as an aside, can you ask people their school, or are they just visiting, and like, is that?
Yeah,
That's
you
not
can,
like
you
a
can actually
secret
ask that.
thing, right?
Like, you're pretty sure that there's not the schools of Strixhaven at other schools. So Quandrix might be meaningless to them. It probably is.
Okay, got it. So I'll ask them that, and they're gonna be like, what?
It's at this point that Dean Tullis actually comes over to the table and introduces herself and says, "Oh, I see you've met one of my proteges. This is Sensan Vandalzor, and I hope you're all having a good time." She's glad-handing the table. She's, doing the political thing, and everyone seems to be having a good time. Yes?
Oh, absolutely. We're having a fascinating discussion about space travel.
Wonderful. Gilmy, if you'd please come with me. And Sensan, please please show our friends a good time and try not to set anything on fire. And
Will do.
It's a struggle, I know. I fight with it every day. And she walks away with Gilmy. Anything else you want to talk about here with the Wild Space team before we move back to Hiccup and Theris?
Not now. I'm just gonna kind of drink and make small talk for a while and just try to feel them out as people.
All right. If you think about anything you want to discover or ask about, let me know. We'll come back to you. All right, Hiccup and Theris. Theris managed to not drop her drink as Hiccup appeared beside her.
Hi. Oh, hey. How's it going?
It's okay. The Wild Space people are very smart.
It seems that seems to be the case. The Ravnica people are very good. I don't think they'll be breaking any rules, but they also haven't done this before, so that'll be
we're gonna
interesting.
Wipe the floor with them.
But I'm kind of curious about these other teams now.
You wanna go talk to the Faerun people? I'm from Faerun,
Sure.
Are you from Faerun? I'm from Faerun, but I was in the Feywild for a while, but I'm originally from Faerun.
Oh, then we totally have to go talk to the Faerun people. I wanted to talk to the Sphinx because that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never seen one of those before. I've only read about them.
I'll have to introduce you.
All right, let's go talk to
But
the
like
Faerun
maybe
people.
when we're not at a party, because they're not like super.
Don't worry, I'll introduce myself when we're wiping the floor with them in the H shower.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna put you guys right here. There you go. As you approach, you'll note that they don't seem to have a coach. They're just spread around the bar. Half of them are talking to the Theros people. Half are drinking with Muddy and the Barovian people. And here's what you see. There is a male wood elf, a male human, a female half elf, a male human, and a male half elf. And they're just all having a good old time. They're just hanging out, they're drinking, they're talking, and they're just enjoying themselves, being gregarious college students.
What's up, nerds?
Welcome.
How's it going?
Let's see. The male wood elf seems to be the leader of the bunch, and he turns around and says, "What's up, nerds?" What does that mean? And he, holds up his mug of ale and toasts to nerds.
I'm gonna hold up the goblet that I stole to nerds.
Me and the rest of the Barovians are like, nerds!
The wild space people from, there's a window, and you can hear from outside the wild space are like, to nerds!
I'm trying really hard not to look at these people like, what are they even talking about?
The Ravnikan people are just staring at all of you. There is a satyr who is on the Theros team who is toasting with you guys, and yeah. So the male wood elf says, "My name's Oron. What's your name? Who are you guys? What's your name, little bird girl?"
Hiccup.
Awesome, lovely to meet you.
I am Theris.
Great to meet you, Theris.
So you guys liking it here? You finding yourselves? I don't know. I'm trying to be a good host right now.
We're having a blast. This is wonderful. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, I mean we didn't really set it up or anything, but
I'll
take the credit.
Having you guys here.
Well, this place smells a lot better than Baldur's Gate, so.
I don't think I've ever been there. I'm from Faerun,
Really? What part?
I don't know. I was with my flock, and then I disappeared into the Feywild for a while, and then I ended up here.
Okay. All right.
Just
Well,
says it like it's like, yeah, this just happened.
He takes that as an opportunity to introduce you to the male human. It says, "This is Lofric. He's really good with his hands." And Lofric does no, he does like a spin kick and flips over backwards, and he's doing martial arty shit.
That wasn't with your hands. That was with your legs.
Yep. And then he introduces on his other side Bertha. She's one of the half elves, and she just grunts, nods, and says, "You got good drinks here."
You can tell which side of the family named her.
Yep. And there's a very slight human sitting there wearing what look to be noble's clothes. And he says, "Hello, my name is Robin. Robin Cornwell."
You said Armitage? I was gonna fucking lose my shit.
I'm not gonna
I
do
was
that.
expecting of Laxley.
Robin Cornwell. And finally, there is a cleric, and he introduces the cleric as John Fenwick, Jon. And he's a half elf, and he's just literally says, "The Morning Lord's blessings be upon you."
Right. Anyway,
I'm gonna ask the I already forgot who it was. The one doing the martial artsy stuff. Ooh, where'd you learn to do those things?
There's a couple of really interesting dojos in Waterdeep. So I'm from Waterdeep. Where'd you learn? I mean, do you know how to do any of this stuff?
I know a few things, but
Oh, show me! And he give me what's your armor class?
18.
All right. There is a kick coming at your head, and you duck out of the way in time. He misses.
All right.
It's like, awesome! Very cool. Come on, show me something else.
Well, I don't want him to know I'm very good at anything.
He's expecting you to swing a kick or a punch at him. Are you gonna give in, or are you just gonna stand there and be a nerd?
Oh, I can't help it. I'll throw a punch at him.
All right.
But it's all in good fun.
His armor class is 18. Oh no! So I need you to roll an unarmed attack.
Sorry, I'm trying
I just want you to deck him.
And you throw the almost exact same roundhouse, and he ducks out of the way in almost the exact same way. He's like, all right, awesome.
I guess we both had a few drinks.
Yep. He like does the fist thing. He wants to fist bump you.
I'll kind of.
So yeah, you guys like Mage Tower? We don't. It's a thing. They make us do this at school.
Do you do it every year?
Yeah. Some of us do it as punishment, but
punishment.
like the cleric just like elbows him. It's like some people. The cleric speaks up and says some people must participate in intramural events to make up for their infractions at school.
Oh, well, that's totally not why we are doing this.
Sounds like a great way to punish the kids who voluntarily signed up.
Yeah.
So, what do you tell us more about Strixhaven. I hear this place is really cool. What the hell is with that big giant thing out there?
The butthole?
Looks like a butthole.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool, even though it looks like a butthole.
You have to go through it sometimes.
Really?
Yeah,
You
go
want
through
to
the
explain
butthole
that?
And then you end up in a different place. It's a magical butthole.
Oh, it's a gateway. It's a gatekeeper.
Yeah, it's a butthole.
Huh. That's really
So
interesting.
you have to get a pass to go through the butthole. You can't just go through the butthole willy-nilly. You need consent to go through the butthole.
Well, consent is key.
Whoever designed it made some questionable, aesthetic choices.
Well,
But, it's functional.
It doesn't look like it was designed. It looks like a living creature. What is it?
That's just the archaic. He's just teabagging the world.
Oh my God, you remembered Archaic. I'm so proud of you as a player.
She's got notes.
She does.
Huh.
Ugh.
Do they exist anywhere else?
Do they? I don't know.
I don't know.
And he seems fine with that answer.
Right? Like, I kind of lean over and I'm swirling a glass or a bottle, and I'm like, they're kind of like a metaphysical representation of the concept of interdimensional travel via an egg shot out of a thing's butt.
That makes a lot more sense. And he pours a drink. He pours more in your drink.
I lived it back
I tried to make it sound better than it was.
Hiccup's gonna murmur to herself, does that mean he has a cloaca?
I think he determined that he doesn't.
Yeah, because it's a butthole, not a cloaca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did the egg come from?
Maybe it is.
What came first, the archaic or the egg?
What came first, the cloaca or the egg?
I definitely thought it was going to be like, what came first, the butthole or the egg?
Oh my God, I love you guys. Hey, while you're having this conversation, your coach, I forget what's her name, Alinea Tanglewood, the cute little purple-haired gnome, comes walking by, and she's sipping on her own big, like the mug of ale is like half the size of her torso, and she just, hey, how's it going, team?
Hello. Is she my boss? Is she our boss?
Just
no. At the Fire Jolt, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I thought that was somebody else.
Yeah, she's also she owns the Fire Jolt.
She looks very similar.
To the Iron Lifter lady.
To Greta.
Same color hair.
Well, so this is Alinea Tanglewood. She is your boss at the Fire Jolt Cafe and also your coach for Mage Tower.
And I should have known that.
Greta Gorin is your dwarven leader of the Iron Lifter Society.
Yes. They have similar hair.
Similar vibes.
It's similar vibes.
Yeah. Similar vibes. All right.
Okay, we're just trying to make our the other teams feel welcome and.
Did you get any good dirt? Hey, Faerunian team. Did they spill any dirt on themselves yet? They're just looking at each other, and she just
Hiccup, she's gonna like.
She just laughs and starts walking away. She's just laughing to herself and walking away.
It's like, you said the quiet part out loud.
You've never seen Alinea a little tipsy. She's just kind of trundling away with this big huge thing of ale.
That's why we usually give her the caffeine cookies and no ale.
Yeah. Never at the same time.
Never. That was just disaster. It was like a wormhole would just open.
Give me a perception check, everyone.
Let me see if I can find the word perception. There we go.
18.
18!
11!
All right, here's your fan
4.
service for the night. Theris and Hiccup look over, and they see where Eleni is going, and she seems to be going over into the far back west corner of the bar to a woman reading a book, not talking to anyone.
Oh, look at this.
Is that the woman with the wings that we saw?
Yeah,
last
it
time?
is.
Ah.
Yep. Almost like the Faeronian team's coach couldn't care less.
Was she also doing it because she was punished?
It's entirely possible. And every now and again you can see some of the team look over at her and they make sure she's not like looking at them with a scowl to get them in trouble later.
Is that your coach?
Yeah, that's Shazara.
She's cool!
Yeah, she is.
You guys
but
are,
you know,
you guys
just
are nerds.
stop talking about her. Just stop.
Why? What
Because she's
you guys
creepy
do?
as shit.
Check
she's
out
not
her
cool.
wings.
Oh my god, just
God,
stop.
Look, I bet she's so smart.
Just stop. And they're all just like, just stop.
What do you mean she's creepy?
Right? Like, I'll turn around and go, it's like, creepy is not a pejorative on the Strixhaven campus. You seem like you need a field trip to the Witherbloom side.
Oh yeah, you guys should go see the Sedgemoor. It's very fun.
Oh, let's go. Let's go now. Come on.
I'm creepy.
Oh, now? We're
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Awesome. I hear you have those things. There's swarms of those, and he's pointing at the pests.
Oh yeah, don't go too close. Even Erica will probably bite your hand off. I'd be careful snapping at her like that.
Yeah, she's definitely like drooling
Everything.
a little bit of poison.
All right, cool. You guys are going to show me the campus? And
Yeah!
literally the whole
Oh my
Faeronian
God.
team is walking with you.
Do you need to ask permission from your coach?
Shut up!
Hey, Mrs. Shazara, we're taking your team. We'll see you later. Bye.
She looks up from her book, shakes her head, and just starts reading again.
She doesn't seem that bad.
Yep. Oh my god, no.
All right.
Definitely leaving the bar and taking
Definitely
them
leaving the
on
bar. All right, is everyone going? Are you picking up Sinzan on the way out?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah. Come on.
I'm definitely trying to like loop
oh.
in some of the Barovian and Theros people as well, being like, who wants a personal tour?
I'm gonna tell Sinzan, take your tabaxi friend.
Let's see
I
where's the
suggest
entrance.
not necessarily looping in the
Yeah, I'll tell the Gith and the Tabaxi, Jeff and Mine's blessed.
All right.
I want to call him. Can I call him Set Adrift on Memory Bliss of You?
No, you may not. I mean, you can. He might get perturbed at that.
Mine's blessed and Jeff. Would you like to come on this whatever we're doing? Some adventure. Come on, why not? Come on.
Sure.
I really hope it was phrased exactly like that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Come on.
All right, and then
Is it rude if we don't invite the Ravnica team? But I don't think they're gonna. You know.
I don't think they'd accept, but like I'm not
they'd
avoiding
snitch on
them.
us. I feel like they'd
So-
snitch on us if we started getting up to trouble. You know, we don't need snitches in
Yeah.
True.
All right, and from the Faerunian team, Oron, Lofric, and Bertha's gonna come too. The dwarf.
Bertha.
So we've got Bertha, Lofric, and Oron. I'm just writing it down. Bertha, Lofric, and Oron.
And then who from the Ravenloft?
Barovia, you mean?
Barovia, yeah.
I mean,
I'm tired.
here's the deal. They're all plastered, and you're responsible. So they're just like, no, man, we're too drunk.
Fair.
I don't want to drag a bunch of drunks around. They'll get us in trouble.
Yeah.
They'll probably get eaten in the Sedgemoor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for them.
All right. So you've got basically, it's you five, and you've each grabbed a buddy from the other teams. You've got Mind's Blessed, Joff, Bertha, Lothric, and Oron. Cool. All right. Let us set the stage. You are on your way over to the Witherbloom campus. It's about 10:30 at night. It's a crisp October, early November evening, and you're just having a blast. You're just walking through the streets of Strixhaven on your way to the Witherbloom campus.
Oh yeah, I'm sharing.
I feel like I'm an undergrad again.
Right? I'm sharing like all of our hijinks. I was like, you want to see it up close to the butthole? We can't go through it, but we can walk under it. And that's where I made Erica shit on that one dude's bed.
I love it. All right, you managed to make it to the gateway to the Witherbloom campus. You know the password. Muddy,
Yep.
it's you're Witherbloom, so.
Before I say it, I get like real serious. I'm like, don't fucking touch anything. Don't go swimming. Don't eat anything.
Wait, we can't go swimming?
Do you like your appendages?
It is ill-advised.
Oh,
It's gonna
fine.
be really hard to play Mage Tower without your fingers.
Right. I refuse
Really?
to take responsibility for any injuries and or casualties that occur during a drunken trip to the Sedgemoor. And then I turn around and say the passcode.
All right, it opens up, and the pathway into the Sedgemoor appears in front of you. The bayou stretches out to the left and the right. There's muddy swamp water flowing between all these raised islets with fungi and, foliage. There's tree stumps jutting up out of the water, and there's, rickety wooden platforms that take you from one building to the next. What are you going to show them first? Let me flip back over to the map scene.
Let's
If you
go
remember,
try and
this is
find
where
some-
this is where you went and did the this is where you went and had to find all of the mascots at one point.
Yeah,
So-
let's go looking for bioluminescent fungi, and let's go try and find that swarm of pests that we fed that body to that one time.
You're saying that out loud?
Should have said that out loud.
I mean, it's Witherbloom. There's always a dead body somewhere. In fact, if I can find bits of a person floating in the water, I will absolutely point it out to them.
I am rolling. Okay, cool.
They're not terrified yet?
They're not terrified yet. One of them in particular is not terrified yet. But you don't know which one I'm rolling for, so. All right.
I guess they do have like a half-dead coach, so
Oh, I still have all you guys sitting here in the middle of the thing from your last extravaganza here in the Sedgemoor.
Yeah, I was wondering why.
I'll say, like, I'm definitely not bringing drunk people off the path.
Yeah, go ahead. Put yourselves where you're going to go. So you start here.
Oh wait,
in the...
why am I not there?
Don't worry about it. Just use the
we're
party
the-
dot.
yeah.
Where do you want the party to go? I'll let you guys control it.
We're gonna go to a thingy.
That sounds great.
Where are you going?
Did it not move for you?
W14.
W14.
There we go. All right, W14, if I remember correctly.
Immediately attacked.
Everybody roll for it. No, you're not rolling for initiative.
I unprepared all my combat spells.
I know, right? Mascots everywhere. There we go. Thank you. All right, 14 is it's a small hut. You remember this hut? It's got a thatched roof. It sits beside the wooden walkway. There's huge bulbous masses of fungus and vegetation that are growing on the far side of the building.
Yeah, are they glowy?
They are not. However, give me a nature check.
I'm good at nature, guys. It's a mushroom.
You've all taken this class with Professor Varel de Lang, so I would like everyone to give me a nature check and see if you can refresh, because you can't actually make a drug or narcotic out of these things. So Muddy probably just doesn't care.
I got an 8.
I got a 19.
Senzan realizes that, with just a couple of reactive agents, you could probably like create the glowing light show from these fungi that are growing behind the hut.
What kind of agents?
Things that you can readily find in the swamp, or that Maudit might actually already have in her pack, because
Right.
she is your traveling chemist.
Yeah, my fanny pack of random shit.
Yeah, Senzan got a 19, so give me an Arcana check then.
Me?
Senzan? Senzan, and you can do it with advantage because she's asking you questions.
Yeah.
All right, your DC was low, so you actually managed in your drunken stupor to like put together a little packet of herbs and reactive agents to throw at it. Unless someone would like to wade through the water, someone's going to have to throw the package at the big, huge mass of fungi.
Maybe our monk, who is good at athletics.
I can try throwing it.
Give me
Yeet it.
Use your ranged, because it uses your dexterity. So use like your bow attack.
Definitely got everybody chanting yeet,
Yep.
yeet, yeet, yeet.
Though all
not
you
been
drunken
rolling
idiots,
well,
all you drunken idiots are chanting at Theris. Your DC was 10. I mean, you're literally trying to throw something at the broadside of a barn,
So I could do that even with a few drinks.
All right, I would like everyone to give me a dexterity save.
Woo!
I'm gonna use
20.
my inspiration.
I very much
That's
failed.
better. 15. It
All
was a
right.
2 the first roll.
15.
I also got a 2.
Yeah, 15 was your DC. Those who did not save are knocked flat on their ass when this thing explodes in a huge ball of green and purple fire that rises 100 feet into the sky.
Hiccup.
Well, that was exciting.
Right? Like, I'm definitely like laying on the walkway and I'm just like, I may have made that a little bit stronger than it normally is. My bad.
All right. On that note, here's where we're going to end tonight. Maudit is lying flat on her back, laughing and staring up at the sky. Senzan and Hiccup and Theris are staring at the flaming mass of fungi and swamp foliage. And you hear some clickering and chittering and scraping in the background.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
And that's where we're going to end our game this evening.
You did say there would be no combat this session.
I did indeed.
Oh no, I got us all drunk and now we're gonna die.
I mean, I did spend part of my time with the bread and water folk, so
Yeah.
There you go. All right,
And I'm only this drunk because eventually even half shots add up.
I mean, just a couple of days ago, you were attacked by a mage hunter on campus, and you guys decided to get drunk and go into the Sedgemoor Swamp at night. I'm just saying.
We're college students.
I know.
We don't have a sense of mortality.
Figured lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, but here we are.
Yet here we are. All right, let's start with Maudit tonight. Hold on for a second. Let me get you up. Maudit Confessional, where are you? There you are. And go ahead.
Oh my god, Maudit is having a great time. She got some fun info. She's making some friends. She gets to scare people, which is also always a lot of fun. Yeah, she's having a blast. This is her type of scene. She doesn't really do like house parties or like galas, but she loves a good drunken walk through a swamp. Yeah, that's it.
All right. I mean, how could you not end on she loves a good drunken romp through a swamp? So. All right. Theris. How's Theris feeling?
Theris is having a good time. She wasn't really sure she'd dig a lot of these people. But, party's been fun, and it's actually been kind of interesting to meet people from all these different places. And not too unlike me in real life when I was an undergrad. I loved meeting people from other places because then I had somewhere to crash. So I met all these people where I could go visit them and crash. So
You have a standing invitation to go visit Ravnica and stay with the Sphinx. So
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And that big light show was awesome. Glad I jumped out of the way. I don't know what's about to happen, but at least we have another, fighter ninja type. So let's hope for the best. It didn't go so well necessarily the last time we were messing around in the swamp, and perhaps in retrospect we should have been more careful.
Awesome. All right. Hiccup.
I think we're gonna kick all these nerds' asses in Mage Tower. I don't think any of them stand a chance against us. I think it's gonna be a wash. Not competition. Friends. They're pretty cool. I like them a lot. I'm not gonna feel bad when I kick their asses, though. Figuratively, because we're not allowed to hurt each other. Also, boy, I hope that's not a mage hunter coming after us, because I am small.
And Kenku is really good fried and with some French fries.
That's very hurtful. I don't want Kentucky Fried Hiccup, please. Thank you so much.
All right, Senzan.
Yeah, fire is a great way to end. Fantastic. This is so exciting. Space, fire, cat people, gifts. I mean, what drinks? I mean, what is there not to like about tonight? I mean.
Up until this moment.
We're working on that. I'm gonna play the long game this time. Maybe that's the way to do it.
All right. Cool. Let me go back to the main screen. Oh, wait, that's Theris.
Hi again.
Hi again. All right, cool. So what did you guys think about tonight? Like this, I intentionally planned this to be a completely social game. So
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It was not having a fight for your life, you know?
Yeah, and I think this is the session where it's really hit that like college feel.
Cool. Where you actually know some shit about campus and you can hey, come check this out, but you're still not in charge or adults.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're just cool.
We're the cool kids.
Right. You're the cool kids. No, you are, actually. That's the whole point. You're the stars.
Yep.
Anybody
We are the main
want
characters.
to promo anything? Come on, Myriad, you made your thing. Did you make your thing?
I sent it to you already. Check your
Did you?
DMs.
Awesome.
I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's Joel's birthday. But
awesome.
normally
Happy
I stream
birthday.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I stream cozy games and I do art sometimes. And this Wednesday I'll be streaming some more Subnautica, which has been my
What is
actual
that?
nightmare.
It's
What is it?
It's a survival game where you've crash landed on an alien planet that is just completely ocean. There's some islands here and there, but it's basically completely ocean, and you have to go around. And there's obviously alien water creatures, and some of them are not nice, and some of them are very large and very scary. And I have a fear of the ocean, so.
Oh, all right. Here, look, see, there's the thing you sent me. Haha.
Aha.
Like, and waiting for the delay. Woo!
Cool.
Yeah, look at the promo thing I made in 15 minutes
In 15
while we were on
minutes
break.
while we're playing. Awesome. All right, folks. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We will see you all next Monday night with... there would certainly never be anything bad that would happen to our drunk characters in the Sedgemoor Swamp at night
This is where we get
after they
TPK'd.
blew something up.
Right? I mean, the last time we almost got TPK'd was the swamp.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know why we keep going back there.
Cool.
Because one of you just really likes it. All right. On that note, say goodnight, everybody, and I'll do the outro.
Everybody. Balls.
Everybody.
Balls.
Night.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.